morning, Steve Reed in Chicago with the morning grain news. Well, beans, corn, and wheat are lower. Beans down 8 cents, corn 2, wheat down about a penny. Outside markets, we're looking at stocks mixed. The dollar is just a tad higher, I'm sorry. Crude's lower and gold's a little bit higher. I think that we're still trying to get a handle on the recent stimulus that China did in their economy, mostly putting cash into banks. I think that trade will still be watching to see if that encourages them to buy raw materials, especially the basic metals and also energy. We also note that yesterday, around the 1080 level on nearby March beans and the 1090 area around new crop November 25 beans, there was one group that suggested farmers sell 10% of their cash holdings. So we might have seen some hedge pressure come in at yesterday's highs, both on the corn, beans, and even the wheat market. Individually, as far as weather is concerned, this hurricane is going to drop some rain across parts of the U.S. Delta, Southeast, and Ohio River Valley. The plains and the western corn belt will remain dry. So I don't know if it's enough moisture to help the overall logistics problems of the lower Miss and Ohio River lower water levels, and certainly the fact that the rest of the Midwest will be dry will help harvest pace. It continues to be mostly wet and cool in the western part of Europe, dry and warm in Eastern Europe, and dry and warm in southwest parts of Russia. We also note that the 10 to 15-day map shows showers for northern Brazil. Our weather guy cautions that there really isn't any particular reason for the ridge there to break down during that time frame. So it might be more of a climate abnormal type pattern rather than actually might be seeing the rains. There is some that believe that the market needed a little bit of a setback from where it was, and that at least corn and wheat could have a rally post-corn harvest. Usually that starts around 50 or 60% of the harvest. We did note that there is some cold temperatures in the southeast part of Australia, and recently Australia lowered their western wheat production number down from previous number, but still above last year. And Argentina is also lowering their wheat production numbers. We kind of hope that down the road, a lower Ukraine crop could increase the U.S. corn exports. It is interesting to note that Brazilian experts were talking about if the soybean crop is planted late, any week that the safrinha crop, which is the largest crop, is planted late, could reduce the potential crop by 10% or 10 million metric tons. So it's really critical for both the bean and the corn market to look at these numbers. We did hear earlier this week that China may have bought somewhere between 12 and 15 cargoes of U.S. beans. We'll see if that pops up in the daily reporting.